Hello everyone, my name's Elise. This is the JJ Movie TV Game Reviews. Right now I'm doing the Vampire Diaries Season 5 review. And here's the thing. If you all know Vampire Diaries, then you all know what the channel is about. If not, go watch it from Season 1 and Season 5 and check out my other reviews if you want. Now, here's the thing about Season 5. I have a kind of love-hate relationship with this season, just like Season 4. This is not my overall favorite season. I think this is my least favorite season of the Vampire Diaries, but it had a lot of strong moments, especially its first half. Now, there are 3 main points to this season I want to get through, but I'm going to do a recap. Okay, what happened at the end of Season 4? Basically, the originals are gone. They went to New Orleans, had their own show with Klaus, Elijah, and Rebecca. So basically, it makes the whole point of Matt and Rebecca's relationship utterly pointless. I don't know why they did in Season 4, Matt and Rebecca, and they ended it in the first episode. It was stupid, retarded. Yeah, let's just get over Matt and Rebecca's relationship. Okay, new, good thing. Elena chose Damon, so Steph and Elena ain't gonna happen. Even though many times this season I thought, oh god, they're gonna get back together again. No. But no, Damon sticks with Elena, and I'm really happy about that. And I love their relationship at the beginning of this entire season. They're ugly, they cannot get off each other, and they love each other under all this sense. But they get to find new things about the relationship, which is very interesting. One, Elena realized that Damon is still a bad guy in a way. And Damon will always be who he is, and he doesn't believe Elena. He doesn't believe, Elena. He doesn't deserve Elena. He believes he doesn't deserve Elena. In that sense. And then we get to another point of it, but let's start off. Okay, and then, here's the thing what also happened. Klaus allowed Tyler to come back to Mr. Falls, so Tyler's coming back to Caroline to resume the relationship. No, they're not. Anywho, but, other than that, we had the whole, cure with Silas, who we find out is Stephanie's doppelganger. He's a 2,000-year-old witch who looks exactly like Stephanie, but Stephanie in the safe into the river. Stephanie gets eventually out, and he's seeking revenge, and he's going through post-traumatic stress disorder. Not through Ripper's phage, but he's going through post-traumatic stress disorder. Elena and Damon feel guilty since they spend the time of their lives in the summer while Stephanie was drowning in the safe. That kind of just sums up his bad summer. That just hurts. Okay, another thing with the whole Silas being a doppelganger, I'll get back to that, but Catherine took the cure. Technically, Elena shoved her in her mouth, and Catherine became human, so we got a human Catherine, which is awesome. Now, here's the thing with Silas Katesh story. Katesh is the one who put to the 5, the 5 original hunters with the tattoos like Jeremy. Yeah, oh, and Bonnie died. Yeah, technically, in that sense. So, yeah, Bonnie's dead, Jeremy's back alive, woohoo. I already knew how the relationship's going to predict. Let's just go back to Katesh, Silas, and Anar. Okay, basically, Katesh did the whole original 5 hunters, gave them the marks. Basically, their whole goal is to kill Silas, because Katesh is a crazy girl that won't take no for an answer. Here's the thing. Back then, 2,000 years ago, Silas and Katesh were best friends. They were witches. Silas loved Anara, who looks exactly like Elena. Another doppelganger of Elena, so now we know where the doppelgangers come from. So right after the freaking that was Silas, he loved her. He didn't want to he wanted a mortal spell with only Anara and Silas. Katesh didn't want that, so she made Anara the anchor to the other world, to the other side, so a bridge that spirit world that they're always in. Yeah, basically Anara's the anchor to that, and she made it to the stone, and it hurts when the spirits go through it. And she's been going crazy for 2,000 years, and I can't blame her. She's been nothing but stone all day, and they're all just going through her. Oh. Yeah, Katesh is evil in that sense, yeah. And Silas, to me, is not a really evil character. He just wants to reunite with his one true love. So Silas is a villain. It lacks, but he does make some good, interesting TV, and I enjoy Silas, or technically Paul Wesley's evil Stefan. But I do enjoy Silas's character. I really enjoyed him as well on the show. And he was funny in some cases, and basically at the end of this entire thing... Oh, sorry for spoilers, by the way. There's going to be spoilers, so don't watch this video if you haven't seen The Vampire Diaries Season 5, obviously. But anywho, with the whole Silas, basically Stefan killed Silas, Anar, and they were transferring basically Katesh, Catherine, and Elena were transferring Bonnie into the anchor. The Bonnie took on the new anchor to replace Anara, and Anara killed herself, and she and Silas went on not to their other side, but so they could have peace together. Katesh failed; she killed herself in that sense. She was totally pissed off at that, but Bonnie came back. She's an anchor. She resumed her love life with Jeremy, which is yay. I'm sorry, I'm not a Bonnie and Jeremy fan. I never liked Bonnie and Jeremy together. I like Bonnie's character a lot. I don't like Jeremy's character a lot, but I still don't like their characters together. I like Jeremy with Anna. Sue me. Okay, now going back after that stuff, going after Catherine's. Oh, especially with Catherine this season. This was definitely her season because not only she was interacting with other characters as humans, she get to like Matt, she get to like Jeremy a bit, and then but the thing is though, she found out she had a daughter, Nadia Petrova, the girl that she gave away. Apparently, Nadia was searching for her mother for so long. She turned herself into her. She got a vampire to turn her. She became a vampire, so she's been searching for basically like 500 years to just find her mother. And yeah, basically, she's been trying to find her mother. She found her. She's human, and Catherine is dying because once Silas had to take the cure from her to become human, so he could die. Blah blah blah, so on and so on. And then, yeah, Catherine is dying. There was kind of this thing with Stefan, which I was really enjoying. Like they might have a relationship again. And I was gonna be, you know what? I would accept it. I would accept Catherine with Stefan, absolutely. Then Nadia was trying to save her mother, and basically, it goes on to a point where basically I couldn't stand. After the 100 episode of The Vampire Diaries, when it reached its limit, I was really pissed off with the show for many reasons. One, it was predictable. Okay, I'll get back to that, but let me go back to another thing. Also, we also had this Augustine vampire stuff. We had basically these humans who captured vampires. They put them in these little torture chambers for many years, and they basically dissect them and all that stuff, but they still alive. So they really go hardcore on that shit. And the thing is, though, they want to create like vampires being not vampires, which is kind of ridiculous since vampires could do that anyway. But it makes them more blood crazed, so technically like rippers. Another thing with the whole Augustine vampire stuff, there was this basically Damon was part of the Augustine vampires, and we get to meet how he was spent 5 years. And my favorite episode of season 4, it's called episode 9, The Cell. And I absolutely loved the episode. It was tremendously dark, just to see Damon in the 50s with a character involved named Enzo. Basically a British guy. He's been there for like 10 years. Him and Damon were good friends for about 5 years of captivity. And at the end, basically when they were planning their escape, like drinking slow amounts of blood, because they get them around the blood so they could still live. Basically, they took the opportunity to escape, but Enzo got trapped and still in the cage and had Vervain on the cage, and there were fire around, and Damon shut off his humanity to basically leave Enzo to the fire. So that's when Enzo's character, but we realized he was back, so Enzo's character was still around, and he still kind of seeking revenge, but he still cares for Damon as a best friend. After all 5 years together, and you're being tortured? Yeah, why not? Of course you're going to be best friends. You're only contact in 5 years. Why not? Of course he's your best friend. Oh, another thing. What I didn't like about this 100 episode, they had the whole Silas story and it ended. Then it had the Augustine vampire. Then it was going middle. Then we had the Travelers. Okay. Basically, here's the thing. What it got predictable. Catherine became freaking, basically, her ancestors were travelers. Basically, they could go into other people's body and they could live in there just in case their bodies were dying. So, typical, she went to Elena. Then no one could figure out who. Then no one noticed until Catherine was Elena until the last second. And, okay, Caroline and Tyler broke up. Big deal. Not important. Okay, and here's the thing with Tyler's character. This is what happened. Tyler bit Nadia. Nadia died. Catherine gave a good farewell, and apparently they stabbed her with the Traveler knife, which will kill not the host of the Traveler, but just the Traveler that's inside. So basically, it killed Catherine off after a while, after the 100th episode, and after me, I didn't really care because it got predictable, but I didn't want Catherine to go. At the end, you know how they all have to pass through Bonnie when they go through the spirit world and it hurts Bonnie? Well, apparently Catherine couldn't go through because apparently she went to hell. No, I'm not joking. She went to hell. Catherine went to hell. Not Cole, not the other characters. Apparently she gets a ticket to hell. Just Catherine. Not Cole. Not no other evil characters that we know about. No. Cole could go to the other side. Yeah, I seen it. Cole could go to the other side. They don't and I got a big beef with that stuff, okay, with Catherine went to hell. But let me explain what happens afterwards. Basically, after Catherine technically goes to hell, Damon and Elena break up. They go through their stuff because Damon doesn't like the character who he is. He breaks up with Elena. Catherine technically broke up with Damon again because Catherine was pissed at Damon because during her deathbed Damon was a dick to her. So she broke his heart. Damon and Enzo were tag team and they became like bloodthirsty vampires and without caring. And I didn't really like the character Damon became. He became so freaking. He became like a baby. I'm like, seriously, a girl breaks up, you get so heartbroken, you destroy every single little thing. I'm like, oh, this is the same cycle with Damon. Stop ruining his character. Damn you writers. But oh my god, I could not stand that fact that they did that to Damon's character. And he tried to kill Jeremy, which I was like, oh god, you're going to repeat the same cycle. No, I liked the beginning of Damon in season 5. He was caring for Jeremy. We saw him interacting with the family, and I'm like, that's awesome. But no, they screwed his character up. Again. Because they have no new ideas. Okay. Now with this whole traveler stuff, there's a group of travelers who are like, basically they're the low side of witches. Basically they have to travel everywhere because the witches put a spell on them so they can never find a home. Yeah, witches are dicks to them, and basically the travelers decided they need the doppelganger's blood, which is Stefan and Elena, since they're both doppelgangers, basically to destroy the other side and to destroy, rid of world of magic. They want to do that. They don't care if they go. They just want to live together. Which is understandable and ultimate revenge for them. But sucks for our characters because then vampires will go away and everything else will be sucked up. Another thing, the whole other side, something's sucking up the people. Vicky's gone. Apparently Vicky's was transported to oblivion. Lexi's now officially gone. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff went happen. And Enzo died. A whole bunch of drama with Enzo. Stefan and Tyler, they all died, which made some shocking moments, but then Bonnie was trying to do a resurrection spell at the end of season 5 to bring them all back. And Drew, of course, Drew certain things, not Catherine, Elena died, and Damon died, and then they had to bring them all back with 2 other characters that had help, named Liv and Tyler, I believe their name is, and here's the name. Enzo comes back. Okay, we got Enzo. Hooray. We got Stefan. Of course, we have to have Stefan. Tyler, but he's no longer a hybrid, so that's interesting with his character. We don't know what's going to happen. Alaric is back. Yay, Alaric. Awesome. We got Alaric back. Awesome. Now, Lexi didn't go because she was finding the leader of the travelers and Marcos. So Marcos went to the Oblivion. He's officially gone. Lexi's gone officially, and Damon and Bonnie at the end, basically, Bonnie couldn't do it no more. She couldn't save nobody, and she was slowly killing her, so Bonnie and Damon were facing Oblivion when the other side went off. We don't know what happens with Cole. Michael's back on Originals, so yeah, we don't know where this is gonna go right now, and don't get me wrong, I do not hate the season, it's just not the greatest. And right now, I'm going to give this season a 8.5 out of 10. It's a good season, the first half, but I really do not like the whole... I don't know who's going to be in whose relationship. I don't know if Damon's going to be with Elena. I don't know if Elena's going to be with Stefan. I don't know if Caroline's going to go with Stefan or Stefan go with Catherine. I don't like that fact. I don't know where these characters are going, and I hate that fact. And the relationships that did stay was freaking Bonnie and Jeremy. Ugh, my least favorite couple. Okay, and here's the thing. I don't like the breakup Damon, like I said long before. I didn't like how Damon reacted to the breakup. Didn't like the whole... I don't like Tyler's character that much. Hey, I really didn't like him this season at all. So Tyler's back. Enzo's back. Yeah, brand new face. I'm happy for Enzo to come back. But Damon and Bonnie now leaves that question mark of whether they're returning or not since the other side is gone. I know the writers want to get rid of the other side so there could be more fantastic moments, like... If a death is now going to be official, there's not going to be no more flashbacks of these characters coming back to visit as ghosts. No, they're officially gone. So officially, this is it for Vampire Diaries Season 5. If any of these characters die, it's official. So they had to bring at least Damon back. Bonnie, they've been teasing her death for so long since Season 4. I'm like, you know what? No. Just stop it. Just stop. So I don't want officially Bonnie or Elena to die. So, yeah. I mean, not Elena, Bonnie or Damon to officially die. So, yeah, we don't know about that. Overall, I had a good enjoyment with the season. It's just, I got really predictable. That's Catherine as Elena. Then went to 3-4 episodes of her trying to milk her way through this. And I really like the whole Marcos, the leader of the Travelers, thing against the evil. Yeah, he wasn't much of a villain. So, yeah. It's an 8.5, 8.4 out of 10. I don't hate the season. I don't love it, but it's okay. And sorry if this video seems long, but I'm going through each and every single point of Vampire Diaries Season 5. Now, you all let me know what you think is the best season of Vampire Diaries. This is my least favorite. Mine right now is Season 5, my least favorite. Then the Season 4. Then the Vampire Diaries Season 2, which I love. Then Vampire Diaries Season 1, which I love. And my favorite is Vampire Diaries Season 3. Okay, everyone. Sorry to wrap things up. This is like I'm 15 minutes right now, so sorry if I yammered about. But this is the fastest I could have gone without my throat getting sore. So, yeah. Alright, everyone. This is the JJ Movie Social Game Reviews. Let me know what you all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like. Disagree if not. Let me know what you all think, everyone. Bye-bye.